to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Katie Miller, and today we are in beautiful downtown Waco. We're going to be visiting today with the mayor of Waco, Mr. Dillon Meek. We have a lot to unpack, so let's get right to it. We're here today with Mr. Dillon Meek, the outgoing mayor of Waco, Texas, and today is actually your last day, Dillon.
Yep, last day of being mayor. I've been mayor for 4 years almost and have been on city council since 2015, so 9 years. So been really great to see a lot of transformation in downtown Waco, and really excited to get to show you guys some of my favorite sites and some good stuff that's happening here in town.
Yes, we're excited to hear both about you and about Waco. So next you're gonna take us inside City Hall and give us a little tour.
Now let's go.
Now we're inside City Hall of Waco, Texas. Dillon, can you tell us about some of the history here?
Yep. Where we stand right now used to be a town square before the historic 1950s tornado came into downtown Waco. There was a town square perfectly around that. This is where the historic original City Hall was, and fortunately that burned down in a fire. And this building that we're in right now was rebuilt in the 1920s. So this building survived the tornado. A lot of the buildings around it didn't. But this is the historic City Hall that we still get to enjoy now.
So tonight, your successor will be sworn in as mayor of Waco. And what advice do you have for him?
Yeah, we got Jim Holmes coming in as mayor. He's gonna do a phenomenal job representing the city of Waco really well. One of the things I'm most proud of our council is that there's a lot of trust that's been established. Everyone really likes each other, and when you like each other and trust each other, even if you vote differently at different times, you can really get more done.
Yes.
And so my advice would just be to continue to treasure the importance of collaboration and trust. And I know he's gonna do that. He's gonna do a great job of facilitating that for sure.
Yes, and you've done an excellent job these last 4 years, really facilitating that spirit of collaboration here in Waco.
Thanks, it's very kind.
And when you came into mayor in 2020, the landscape was very different. We were coming out of the pandemic. Yep. And so tell us a little bit about that and how it's changed over the years.
Yeah, Waco has been on a really positive trajectory from an economic perspective from a while, but definitely the pandemic was a scary time of, hey, what's gonna happen? And fortunately, we have seen really great growth. Since about 2018, I think we've seen around 5,000 new jobs enter Waco, all with great livable wage jobs. And so we've worked really strategically to try to recruit companies and industries to Waco that help support our tax base so we can relieve the tax burden on homeowners, but also bring great jobs to the community. So I'm really thrilled that Waco continues to grow. I think we're gonna continue to see revitalization in downtown and growth in Waco, and really believe the future's bright.
Well, great, and hopefully the new mayor and council that you pass the torch to continue on with all of the growth.
I think they definitely will.
Yes. Dillon, thank you so much for showing us inside City Hall and the Convention Center. Now where are you gonna take us?
Now we're gonna go to the Cameron Park Zoo, then we're gonna go check out Cameron Park.
All right, let's go. So we're here now at Cameron Park Zoo, one of my family's favorite spots in Waco, and Dillon, I know also yours as well.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about the zoo.
Well, this is Cameron Park Zoo. It's really one of the jewels in the crown of the city of Waco. And we have a really great set of exhibits, a lot of great animals here, and really something that we really cherish and want to steward well. Real excited, we got a new exhibit coming online this summer, the new penguin exhibit that I think everyone in town is really going to enjoy.
Yes.
And we also have a new veterinary clinic and educational facility that'll also open up this summer.
So you and I both work in real estate. Now you'll be transitioning full-time back into your position as general counsel at First Title Company here in Waco. And I would say that the residential market has changed so much from 2020 to 2024, where we are now. Whenever you came into office, we had the crazy multiple offers, super low interest rates, everybody's scrambling for housing. And now buyers face a different challenge with the high interest rates.
Waco is a city that I think has a real stable housing market still, but it definitely is complicated because we're seeing a lot of growth here. We had a housing study done that showed that we need about 5,000 more units of all different types, but for housing purposes in Waco. So there's a shortage that remains, but it's more complicated because interest rates have gone up. You know, if you've been here for a while, it feels like prices are higher than they've been, which is true, but compared to other markets, your money really goes a lot further. And so we are seeing a lot of families that are relocating to Waco because the quality of life here is really unique and positive.
Yes.
And your money goes further.
It totally does. So Dillon, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing a little bit about the history of Waco and where we're headed on this, your last day as mayor. We really appreciate your time.
It was really fun to be here. I hope people learned a little more about Waco.
Again, Dillon Meek, Mayor of Waco, just for today.
Yep.
And I'm Katie Miller, your host, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode of American Dream TV.